The following podcast will contain spoilers from pro wrestling events that have taken place in the past week or so, as well as our predictions here on Pro Wrestling Talk. Hey, it's the Chief. Are you looking at wanting to join a pro wrestling podcast? Well, here's your opportunity. Insidious and I are looking to add a couple more to Highway 34 Connections Pro Wrestling Talk. Just email us at highway34connection@gmail.com. Hey everybody, it's the Chief along with Insidious. We're going to be here for a little bit. Unfortunately, we will have to end it shorter than what we anticipated because Mr. Insidious has to work at 10 a.m. instead of 12 noon, but we're going to give it a shot here. As you can see, that title is a little bit of everything. We're going to do 3 podcasts into one. So let's get right into it with the Pro Wrestling Talk, as you just saw from the opening video. I only have 3 things that I want to discuss in the pro wrestling world, and that would be the return of Vince McMahon to WWE. What does it mean? As of right now, he is returning as a member of the WWE Board of Directors. That is all he is going to be as a member of the board at this time. There's rumors that he's returning to oversee a potential sale of WWE. There are multiple companies that are rumored to that want to purchase WWE, such as NBC, Universal, Fox, Disney, Warner Bros. I've even heard of Netflix, Amazon, and a couple other media outlets. At one point, I even heard Anthem, which owns Impact Wrestling, is even looking at WWE if it goes up on the block. Honestly, if WWE were to talk, Insidious and I actually talked about this before we started. If Vince McMahon were to sell, we believe Stephanie, her husband, Triple H, and Nick Khan would probably buy Vince out, so where that still stays in the McMahon family. What are your thoughts, real quick, there, Insidious?
Vince is at the age of retirement or past. I think Vince is right now coming out of his own and saying, if I can't have it, nobody else can. So, as we're looking at this, is him coming back a good thing? No. Is him coming back at all a good thing? No. Look at the ratings since he's been gone, since Triple H has took over the reins. They have skyrocketed. People are more viewed now than what they ever have been. So if anyone's asking me if Vince coming back is a good thing, the answer is no, it's not. It's actually bad. And if he's looking to sell, he's doing it because if he can't have it, nobody else can. And again, I don't like that aspect. And I'm wearing sunglasses because I have a headache, and this is helping. So.
I am reading that a report is saying that WWE has hired J.P. Morgan to advise this company on the potential sale. 3 categories of potential buyers for WWE are legacy media companies, streamers, entertainment holding companies. Reports speculate that the following companies might be interested in purchasing the WWE. Like I said, Fox, Comcast, Warner Brothers, Discovery, Amazon, Disney, and Liberty Media.
And what if they all decide to go together?
Honestly, if Vince is smart, he'll offer it to his kids before selling his 80%, but I don't think he will.
See, that's what I was thinking is, why would you think he'd be happy that it's staying with Tripp and Steph? I don't understand what his problem is. I mean, as long as he owns 80%, he still owns a majority of the company. We get that, but who owns the other 10? Linda?
The other 20?
Well, you said 80.
80, so 90,
Okay.
20, or 90,
So
100.
10% is Steph and 10% goes to Shane?
From what I'm guessing, the rest of the board has splits. I've read 80, I've read 70. I don't know.
See,
I
I
know
thought
Vince,
Stephanie
I know
and Shane
Mr.
all
Mc,
have some too.
I know Vince owns majority ownership. And when he renounced his retirement, they were trying to buy him out, but he refused to sell.
Nope. I mean, why do that when he can make more money just selling the whole damn company?
But from what I've read in the last couple of days, he's returning with an agreement that he will be paying the WWE, the company, out of his own pocket for the money that he used to for sexual favors. I'll just say that. Um, so I don't know what exactly is going on. Um, I'm hoping it
He was
stays
cl-
within. I'm
what he was
hoping it
cleared, wasn't
stays
he?
within WWE. I hope it stays within the McMahon family.
He was cleared, wasn't he?
Yeah, all charges were dropped because they couldn't find any solid proof.
So, hey,
I know. Hugo's in there lurking.
no, it's the other one there. It says Stream Elements new merch store.
That's because Russian did the merch command on my Twitch.
Okay. Awesome. March. March.
Merch.
He said
That's
March,
an E. Merch.
not March.
Yeah, it says merch. See?
Yeah, but he
MER.
put March.
No, it says merch.
Hey, okay. Looks like an A on mine. Sorry.
No.
Oh,
The other thing,
sorry.
multiple people know that William Regal has officially left AEW. He is back in NXT. I gotta say what?
Thank you, Hugo. That's probably what.
Probably. He sent me a screenshot showing me that he was in chat, so I knew he was in chat beforehand. I forgot what I was saying. Thanks, Hugo.
Something about them.
Hell, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't see them selling it to somebody. I seen his kids buying it to keep it in the family generation so their kids can eventually be there someday.
Problem is, with him being on the board, it still gives him say.
That's where they're gonna have to buy him out. It's where he doesn't have majority ownership. Because I did read that when part of his I could tell you how to end that ad break. You should know how. You've done it before. If they're smart, they'll buy Vince out. But I read that part of him returning as a member of the board, he'll have no control over creative control. That is all Triple H.
But he still has a say on what goes on camera.
Yeah, that's the only downfall. That's all I have about that. William Regal returns to WWE. WWE immediately announces that Sir William Regal is officially executive vice president of WWE.
Is that talent relations or
Executive vice president. I don't know
of what?
exactly what that all entails, but he's the executive vice president of the company. Um,
Interesting.
I really don't have much. As something else just come across my screen here. Yay! Thank you, A Russian, for that sub for 4 months in a row. And I would like to congratulate you. You are the first sub of 2023. Thank you. I appreciate it over there on Chief Streaming.
Good job, A-Rush. You just made the list.
The list of subscribers. So
Yes, that was a little wrestling humor.
that's all I gotta say about pro wrestling talk. What about you?
Pretty much.
So what you're
We're
telling me
done.
is to press this button.
What button?
Say what? Thank you? I just did.
I think he's going to say something
This
about
button.
Raw.
Is that bad that I forget what channel points I have?
And now we are back with conspiracy theories.
Oh,
And
you see, that doesn't pop up on when we're live on StreamYard. When we're live on StreamYard. When we're live on Stream. Tablet was glitching. So I will refund you those points. Yes, I will refund you those points after the stream.
I wouldn't. I'd keep them.
Because I'm not going to say that this entire stream because we're doing some actual shiznick. Go ahead and talk about what you have for conspiracies. I will be right back.
You're good. So a lot of you know I was gonna do the Crispin Wall stuff too. And after doing some long hearted thinking about it, I have decided to stay away from that for the time being. Because the more you read, the more stuff doesn't make sense. And instead of trying to or end up going down a rabbit hole that possibly not coming back from, it's easier to stay away from it. I will keep doing it on my own and keep investigating on my own, but I will not be sharing what I find um, on that. Yes, I can a Russian. I can see your comments, but yeah, I will not be doing it. As much as I know a lot of you wanted me to, and a lot of you were looking for what I have found, but I am not willing to put myself into a predicament that I may not be able to come back from. And that's why all three of us have, trust me, it wasn't a hard decision to make. Chief, Ghost, it was a 1 in the morning phone call between all three of us. And me and Ghost talked the longest. We talked for exactly 2 hours, showing him what I, not really showing him, but telling him what I found and why it was best not to do it. And then I think me and Chief talked for about an hour
While I
also
was at
about
work.
it. Yeah. And we all three had come to the conclusion that it was a better idea to stay away from it.
And I'm going to interrupt you. I have officially turned off the channel points for Chief_streaming for this podcast. Just so you know, and I will redeem those points back to you at the end of this broadcast, a Russian, unless I video game afterwards, and then I will do it. Go ahead.
It's a big gamble, actually, a Russian, and it is a huge gamble to take, and it's just not one I'm willing to put anybody that's close to me into. Like I said, this is something that could very well go right down a rabbit hole that I am just not willing to go down or take anybody down with me, because what I have found honestly scares the shit out of me. I don't use that very much. I do, yes. I don't know if Chief does, but I do. I have to be at work at 10 a.m. A rush. Um, but yeah, that is the reasoning for me not doing that. But I do have other news that we have been following. I don't know. That's something Chief would have to know. I don't know.
Um, that is a good question. I don't know offhand.
But I do have other news on the Idaho subject that I also phoned Chief about immediately after hearing about it. Well, what I was researching was the Crispin Wall double murder suicide, and you got to have an open mind when you read in there because that's what we did. Well, I should say I did. And when I went in there with an open mind and actually started looking through everything, yeah, it's something. Oh, that one. Yeah, the Idaho is yeah. So those of you that have been following the chief, the ghost, and me on conspiracy theories and know what we've been talking about on Idaho, then you should know that we have went through everything and we've always been 100% honest. Correct?
Yep.
Well, obviously, some people aren't very honest. Um, I have went back and done research tonight to clarify myself. Now, I have clarified myself. And it's sad to say this, but I almost believe an innocent guy is about to be charged. And I say this with the evidence from just 2 months ago. Witnesses said they were sleeping the whole time, didn't hear nothing. As of yesterday, new documentation come out that she saw the guy walking out of the house. She saw him with his bushy eyebrows, saw that he was dressed in black, he had a mask on, all she could see was his face and his eyes and eyebrows. So, hearing all that, I involved me to go back and look. And guess what? They stacked the same. So why all of a sudden now you heard your friend scream, you heard them say they think somebody's here to everything, but you don't call the police, you don't nothing, and then they have psychiatrists on live TV now, psychiatrists going, well, a lot can happen in those moments. That I had a person come in that seen her friend raped and beaten, but don't recall seeing the blood until after she called the police. I go, after she called the police. They didn't call until what was it? 11, almost noon? Like, it doesn't add up.
I was
I will be looking
messaging
into that.
Ghost there, Russian.
Yeah, I will be getting into more actually because I've been having people as of recently hitting me up about the what was that one they want to look up about that guy, the internet guy, that boxer or whatever. We've been getting hit on internet celebrity that just got charged with sex trafficking and everything else due to an online thing. But I will be looking at that one. Maybe not way after. Maybe here soon though. I'll get on it and get my
Not
take on it.
today.
Yeah, just not at the moment. So what I'm making is either this guy really is innocent, or they really are just trying to put him behind bars, knowing he did it. Because there is stuff that points to him, like he changed his plates 5 days. Uh, he got back, so that was kind of a red flag. There is stuff there, but it just seems like they're just trying to put him away. They don't have a murder weapon, so they're going to go off a witness that I think they just kayfabe the story. But if anybody is interested, I will throw you a bone about the Chris Benoit murder thing, and that is look at the reports, look at the police reports, then go back and compare them. Yeah, there's so much there that that could be coincidence. Though I mean, that's all I got. That could all be coincidence. I mean, everybody's phone dies at weird times of the day. It's just, it could be very well coincidence if this guy
Mine's
was in
actually
there
charging
playing.
right now.
I'm not trying to defend the guy because I don't know if he did or didn't. All I know is it's just kind of weird that we've been following this whole time, reading them articles, reading everything, and they all say they were sleeping. Even they've said they were sleeping. Nobody heard nothing. And then we went from having no DNA to no nothing to now having this one piece of DNA just magically come up out of nowhere, and then have this guy out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden her suddenly out of nowhere, just hey, this happened. It all just seems like kayfabe. Because the smoking gun they're still missing, which is the murder weapon.
Yep.
At the end, without that murder weapon, they have no case. They have
Like I
nothing
said,
against
they
them.
don't have the smoking gun.
Yeah, and that's what they're needing. So now, instead of using the smoking gun, they're going to use her testimony.
Yeah.
It's just another way. But also, as another friend of mine pointed out today, is they can have that DNA squabbed off and not be able to use in court.
It's a complete
Exactly.
clusterfuck.
A lot of stuff at a small time. And like apparently the murders left the what?
The sheath, what the knife goes in behind.
Well, if that's the case, they should have pulled prints off of it, but didn't. Because I doubt he wore gloves putting it on.
Right.
And I said, there's just a lot of stuff there that's blind to me, and
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know. And it's sad what happened. I'm not going to lie on that. And
And
it's
our
nothing to
hearts
do.
are with out with the families.
It's not a disrespect to the family. I just think if they're going to do it, they need to have the right guy and just make sure this is a 100% the right person,
Yeah.
and just try to pin it on somebody just to get the
They
case
don't need to
done.
send an innocent guy to prison if he's not the right guy.
Because that's not fair to the family, and it sure as hell ain't fair to him.
Right.
Especially, and he may not go to prison. They're looking at
Death
the death.
penalty. Yeah. They don't want to kill the wrong guy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm looking at. That's on you.
Actually, no. I had them on. And I can show you the reason why I wear gloves at work. I break out from the hand soaps and stuff.
You're
That
probably
is actually a federal crime. So no, I would never.
Now, he didn't say he wouldn't take your pop and take the ice and put it in the urinal, pee on it, and then put it back in the cup and fill it up.
That is also a federal crime. So no. Anywho, you ready to get into the question part of this broadcast?
Well, in 1 second, because A Rush keeps bouncing
Because
on
I
my
know there's
laptop.
other people in chat waiting for that segment.
Which one?
The original reason we're here.
Oh, your 50s. Yeah. That one?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to get into that, but real quick, if anybody is interested in looking at the Crispin Wall, like I said, look at the A report and police report, and then also go back and read um, everything. Double check everything. Because the more you read, the more you look up, the more articles you find, even interviews you find, and then go back and look at past interviews, the more you start connecting a lot of dots. So, without further ado, I am ending this segment with that. So, whenever Chief is ready, we can now leave and go on to the Honest 50.
That's right. The official sponsor of Highway 34 Connection, the podcast, is W Energy, a clean energy to help you be better. W Energy. Try it today.
Actually, I like that music from that video. That's pretty cool. I got tired of the same old video game one that we have for every other entrance. So I had to find something else.
What's one? Oh, yeah, he is good at editing.
Yes. And that's all done on my phone and the tablet next to me. No computer.
I have a computer and I
But
have actual video
unfortunately,
editing software, but
I will
don't.
tell you that video that you just watched for the Honest Fisty took at least a week and a half. The original idea I had went straight to the shitter.
Would have been better.
I couldn't get it pieced together correctly. Anywho, welcome to Honest Fisty 50. I am the chief. I am tired as hell, but I'm here. Ghost was supposed to be joining us. I know he was picking up his wife from work, same place Insidious works at, but different departments. So I don't know if he's gonna chime in here at some point. Originally he was supposed to be, so you get to know myself, my best friend Ghost, and my other dear good friend Insidious. As you all saw from the video package, my name is Paul Smith. My friends call me the Chief. That is Insidious, better known as Robert.
Robbie. Everybody calls me Robbie, but most gamers call me Insidious. Yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's because we're live streaming on StreamYard, Lacey. That might be why.
Yeah, most likely paid someone else to. Actually, no, I've done a lot of editing on my own. I actually have video editing software. It's just I don't use it.
And I'll go ahead and let y'all know that I created the Highway 34, this logo, the new Chief Streaming logo, and all four of those logos. I am more proud, and can't believe I'm saying this, I am more proud of Insidious's logo that I created than my own. I freaking hope so. I saw the damn thing on Facebook that you tagged me in. This is off topic. And I'm like, I looked at my wife, I'm like, fuck yeah. But I will probably be streaming COD after this for maybe an hour or two. We're not going in my in-laws this weekend, so I can stay up a little extra. Anywho, so as you saw from the video package, the Honest 50, I will ask 25 questions to my guest on a typical episode, and then their community, if they're a Twitch streamer or a YouTuber or a Facebook gamer, or their fan base, if that happens to be a celebrity or politician, which I'll hope to God never have a politician in this damn podcast. I hate politics in general.
Hey, there's only one I'd love to see in here. And he ain't really a politician though, but he talks a lot of politics, and I'd love to see him and Ghost go at it because it'd be comical as fuck.
Depends. Are you talking about the politician that was the guy that was supposed to be running for president next year, or then I backed out?
No, Ben Shapiro.
Oh, so yeah. Typically, I will ask 25 questions for myself, and then the community or the fan base will come up with another 25. But this isn't a typical Honest 50. This is the debut episode. It was supposed to be Insidious, Chief, and Ghost asking each other random questions, even if it was more of 50, with you guys asking us questions as well. So instead of us asking 3 questions or questions randomly, chat, you will be able to ask questions. I have some that I'm going to be asking some other guests that I have later down the road. Some of these I'm going to skip because it's for the other guests that I have. I will say Ghost, Insidious, and I are all 3 married. The Ghost has been married. I can't even believe I'm saying this. 10 years to his wife. I've been married to mine for going on. It'll be 2 in August, and then Insidious, just got married last year. And I still can't believe I just celebrated my 1-year anniversary last August.
1 year.
Boy, time has fucking flown by. Then again, what am I saying? I can't believe I'm celebrating 2 years at my jobs. And yet, Lacey's been married, I think, 7 or 10? Or no, 11? 12?
Paul really said, I can't believe this.
Yeah. If you knew Ghost, you would know why I'm saying this. He's not here, so I'm going to give you a little secret. And Insidious can back this story up. First off, I've known Ghost since I was 8 years old and he was 7. Everybody in school thought he was gay. I'm going to be frank. There, you know this big secret, but he's not. I love the guy like I would love my own brother. He is my brother, and I love him to death. And I love his wife. She is absolutely amazing. They are a perfect couple. And I'm proud of them both. But yes. So there. And you know that secret. I know plenty more, but I'm not going to spill that and get killed if he decides to join or watch the podcast. Yes, he proved everyone wrong, including his own parents, I think. Welcome to the roast of the Ghost.
I'm dead. Oh, fucking A. God forbid, dude.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Pulling out the guns, man.
Because I've had other people send bits in, Lacey, and I don't know which account are you watching on. Are you on the Highway 34, or are you on the Chief Streaming? Because I don't know why you're not able to.
Burp. That's a little chilly.
Roast of the Ghost. Yeah, maybe we should have one of those one of these days. The Roast of Ghost. Highway 34 isn't affiliate yet, Lacey.
That would be the reason.
That would be the reason right there. Chief Streaming is the only affiliate stream right now that we're on Twitch. And speaking of Twitch, my account was created in 2020, so February 23rd, and believe it or not, Ghost's birthday will be 3 years since I created my Twitch account. You can if you want. That's completely up to you. So let's get into the questions. I have so many on here. With everybody that's in chat knows I work at a pizza joint. I'm not going to say the name because that company is not a sponsor.
Let's just say it starts with a P and an H.
I'm just going to say Insidious. We'll both answer all these questions. I'll ask one, you'll ask one, and then we'll go to chat. Favorite pizza?
All.
Even if I know the answer, still answer it.
All. Pizza's my favorite food, man.
What your favorite pizza, not the company. If you go to order pizza, which one's your favorite to order?
All.
Like Meat Lovers, Supreme, that type of thing. Prove it.
Cheese.
Cheese pizza? That's your favorite?
Yeah. That's good, man.
Mine's actually taco, believe it or not. I love a taco pizza.
Between cheese and Hawaiian, they're both a toss-up. And yes, pineapple belongs on pizza.
That's actually another question I have on this list.
Well, you can mark that one off.
I'm gonna originally. I'll be honest. I would originally say no, but then I tried it. Yes, it does go on, and you won't believe how many orders we get a day with pineapple on the pizza. It's one of the biggest sellers.
Hey, Rush, and when I mean cheese, I mean I want to be able to lift that pizza up and I see string coming off of it.
So like extra cheese.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Or extra cheese.
Yeah, that's interesting. That hit me more of a meat lover, that Paul.
I like a Meat Lovers too. Thank you, Lacey, for the 200 bits over on Chief Streaming. We appreciate that. Or I appreciate that. You have a question?
I appreciate it.
They're Insidious?
Favorite car?
Oh my god. Favorite car I've owned or a dream car that I want to own?
Either or.
Well, so far, they're both a hunk of junk now. But so far, my favorite two cars that I've owned is the Mustang that I took over for you, and then obviously the Eclipse that I no longer have. Yeah. What's your favorite vehicle or car?
You should know that one by now.
The Mustang that I got off of you?
No, I just want that because it was a sports car. It was the closest thing I'll ever get to what I want. Camaro, man.
I'd like to own a Camaro someday. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
It was a V6. It wasn't very peppy. We'll go with that.
Yeah, and it was a 2001 GT Eclipse.
Wasn't very quick.
I bought it after the guy put $2,000 worth of parts, and it still took a shit. It got trailered out of here. Let's just put it that way. Oh wait, who bought that again?
I did. Hey, I had it running.
He's bought like 2 or 3 cars off of me in the last 5 years.
Guys, hey, the best one I got, I'm driving. Oh,
I miss that car. I will say I miss that, but I like the car we have now.
No, you can't say that. No, 95 Fox body. No, go with the 98 GT50. Would smoke that 95 Fox body. And an Eclipse, if it's the GSX Eclipse all-wheel drive, that Mustang wouldn't stand a chance.
It was a GT, Eclipse GT.
Oh,
So,
yeah, rest
chat,
in
do you have a
peace.
question for us? Lacey, you said you were going to be filled with questions.
Yep.
Insidious, here's one for you.
What type of Camaro? Um, my dream was an '87 IROC, but anymore, nah. I would rather have one of the new ones. Them things are quick. They're ballsy. They're a lot of power, and would smoke a Mustang.
A cousin of mine, I think on my dad's side, had, I'm trying to think what year. I want to say it was in 1981 or 1980 GTO convertible. That sucker was fast.
Oh yeah, they are.
Oh, your favorite movie from Lacey?
Oh man, that's a good one. Um,
And I'll go ahead and tell you, spoiler, he's not going to say what you think it is.
well, wait a minute. Now,
And I
Lacey,
will
you
throw
have
this
to.
out there. He had the nickname before the series came out.
Well, I wanted her to be specific. Like, what type of movie? Because I
She
like
just said
several
favorite
types.
movie of all time. So favorite movie.
All-time favorite movie that I can
Mine's a
recall.
tie, and I own them all.
Hold on, Lacey. I gotta answer this real quick because now, first off, Ford don't want to get me started. Chevy has done this all on their own and didn't need Roush or Celine to make their motors, their cars, or make them fast. Go with that. And favorite movie, Major League, the second one.
Yeah, the second one was good. And I'm gonna go up this favorite movie question by my favorite two movie series. Mission Impossible and the Fast and or not Fast. Well, that is one of them, but no. Mission Impossible and the Final Destination movies are my favorite two series. And I
And
own all the Mission Impossibles, and I own all the Fast and or the. So yeah, I own all the Fast and Furious, all the Mission Impossibles, and all the Final Destinations.
now, favorite Western would be McClintock, obviously. That is got to be my favorite Western. The
Yeah,
Crow, which one? Because if you're
I like
the
the
one with
original
Brenda
Crow.
Lee, yeah, that's one I was thinking of. That's
Yeah.
if you're talking about my favorite goth kind of movie, it would have to be The Crow, definitely next to Gothica. But I would definitely pick The Crow over Gothica.
Now I will say I love the Mission Impossible series, but I'm not a fan of Tom Cruise, if that makes sense. In those movies, yes. Any other movie, Tom Cruise, this movie sucks.
Can't say that. Days of Thunder was a damn good movie,
Yeah, I guess does have a few out there that I like, but
and
I'm not
you
a
can't
fan of
forget the new Maverick was a
I'm
fucking
not a
awesome.
fan of Tom Cruise. I'll just put it that way.
Mm.
And I also own all three of the John Wicks,
Oh yes, fucking love
and I
John
can't
Wick.
wait till March for the fourth one. Your birthday is what? The 20th, right? It comes out the 24th.
Of course they would.
Undertaker's birthday. And a coworker of mine's birthday. Favorite band or artist?
You know me. What's my favorite band? Five Finger Death Punch. I only went and seen them in Des Moines.
I
Fucking
have
love
lots
that.
of favorite bands, but I
Well,
only have one of their names tattooed on my body.
Guns N' Roses. Wally. He's going with the kid movie as his favorite, Wally.
Well, he is down there in age, so that would make sense that his favorite movie's Wally. You gotta
Oh,
think he's a youngin'. We're these old farts, almost in our 40s.
shut the fuck up with that shit. I'm turning 36, thank you.
Well, for the last year and a half, I've been saying I'm turning 36, but I'm actually getting ready to turn 38.
Yeah, my brother just turned 30.
All right, your question.
Favorite independent artist?
Oh my god. You'd have to ask me that bullshit.
Not mainstream, completely independent.
Oh my god.
No, you're not, Paul. You're like 32.
I wish. I honestly wish I was
Half
32.
my age. What do you
Maybe
mean?
my knees and my hips wouldn't be giving me bullshit. Favorite independent
Well,
artist? I can't think of one offhand that I'm really.
you know one, you just don't probably know, and that's my favorite actual two artists. Man, I can name a lot, but
I know
my favorite
somebody that knows how to sing. You know the guy because we went to school with him.
well, my favorite two independent artists is Jelly Roll and Ryan Upchurch.
Yeah. Well, we know a guy that we went to school with. I think I actually graduated with him or graduated with you. Bendy, who absolutely knows how to fucking kill it. He could
Actually,
Jeremy.
we know two. We know
He
two.
can sing like no other.
Well, you're missing one.
Now, at our wedding, if I could have got him to sing, I would have asked him.
Yeah. We have Jeremy Bendy. We had another Jeremy that was that could sing really well too.
Oh yeah, we went to school with a lot of people that could freaking sing.
I used to back in
And
the
I
day. But
mean
now I can't
American
sing at
Idol
all.
voice worthy that could sing.
I could, but now I just sound like, well, I don't even know.
You can't get me to
Sing.
sing for shit. Chat, do
I
you have
did
a
do the
question?
Christmas opening, but
Yeah. Lacey, Russian, anybody else that's in here?
no one asked me to sing. Nobody.
No asking us to sing. Favorite animal?
Tiger.
Really? Tiger.
Paul, you should do some singing on here. Hey, Russian did it.
Not happening. Favorite animal? Tiger? Really? I figured you'd say dog.
No, I've always been a fan of the Bengal Tiger, which is funny because I'm not a fan of the football team. So, but I do love tigers. They are my favorite animal.
Yeah. I have 3 cats, but my favorite animal, honestly, would have to be. Fuck, that's a good question. I love all animals. I don't know if I can honestly pick one.
That's easy. Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty's favorite game. Um, 30 subs by the end of January, and I will sing on stream. So blow your entire paycheck to make it happen, I guess. 30 subs on Chief Streaming, and I will sing.
Oh, really? Man, our biggest fear. Oh, man.
Russian wants to know what type of Call of Duty. I love them all.
Ops 2. Black Ops 2 is my
But
favorite.
yeah, Black Ops 2 was our biggest.
Biggest fear.
Mine's actually already happened, but then it created a new one. And that was the death of my mom. And I was in the car when she had her heart attack. Losing my mom was my biggest. And I will let y'all know real quick while we're talking about biggest fears. Insidious mentioned this, and we mentioned it the other day when we streamed. He lost his mother at the age of 12, and I lost mine shortly after my 19th. But yeah, losing my mom was my biggest fear. Now it's if anything were to happen to my daughter.
My biggest fear. And trust me, anyone who knows me knows I don't fear a lot. But
No, he
I
doesn't.
fucking hate bats.
I hate snakes.
I hate them.
Bats don't bother me. Give me a broom. I'll kill a bat any day.
I can handle a snake.
They love coming into my houses. Let's put it this way. Ghost, and his wife, when I lived in the same city as Insidious and Ghost, every time they'd have a bat, Chief, we need you to come over. I'm on my way. I get there. What? There's a bat upstairs. Give me a broom. I just knock it unconscious and then throw the sucker outside.
Yeah, I was young, and to be honest, I'm the one that found my mom. And it wasn't very pleasant for me. I still remember it. That's one thing that I'm actually seeing a psychiatrist for now.
I'm just here out of curiosity. How old was your mom when she passed?
32.
And mine was 46. And I will let everybody know I was adopted at 5, 6, 7 years old, somewhere in there. So the woman that raised me is my mom, and she died at the age of 46. She had a heart attack while driving with me in the car.
My mom died of congestive heart failure, but congestive heart failure isn't what killed her. It's a drug that I won't take that killed her.
Massive heart attack from my mom.
My mom passed from congestive heart failure at the age of 32.
Yeah, both of our moms were too young.
September 29th, 1998.
July 1st, 2003. A year
And
before I graduated.
when she was pregnant with me, she was diagnosed with asthma that she never had. It was her heart that wheezed. So you add up, I was 12 at the time. That was 12 years of prednisone the body didn't need. So as the doctor told her that her liver, kidneys, everything you needed to survive was dead. So as they put it, my mom was 32 on the outside, 80 on the inside. And when they asked my dad asked him what about a transplant, and he goes, she wouldn't make it on the table. She ain't strong enough. And my dad goes, so what do we do? And he goes, and the doctor, from what my dad told me, was started crying and said, she can die here or die at home. There's nothing I can do. So they put a machine that pumped medicine into her heart to keep it going. Well, one weekend, nurse thought she had enough to last, and well, she didn't. Slipped into a coma. And
I've heard bits and bits of the story, but not the full story. So it is hitting me with me losing my mom.
it
And I can't imagine at 12 years old.
well, my dad told me to wake my mom up for breakfast, and all she did was make a gurgling sound as her eyes rolled back.
That you have told me. And that
Um,
still creeps me the fuck out.
my dad told me to get dressed for school, and he would take me at about 2 hours after being in school. My aunt shows up, told me I needed to go home. And I said, why? And she's like, well, it has to do with your mom. And I looked at the principal and I said, I'd rather stay here. Because at that point, you get that stomach,
Yeah,
and
you get the feeling that something bad's happened.
you already know you don't want to go. And when I get home, and I don't think I ever told you this part, because it's a part that not even I like to talk about. My dad is 6'5". He's a very
Your
tall
dad's a tall
guy.
motherfucker.
He's very tall. Always been my rock as a kid. He's if I he was my go-to for
I
everything.
think you're gonna think. I think you're gonna say what you did tell me, but yeah, go ahead.
When you arrive and you see your dad as your rock crying on his mom's shoulder, and you say, "What's wrong, Dad?" And he says, go say goodbye to your mom, because she's dying." And I gave her a hug, kissed her on the cheek, and said, "I love you, Mom," and I walked out. I couldn't stand to watch her go. I couldn't stand to watch her suffer. And she passed away at around 4 p.m. on the 29th. And that's why when the song plays of Green Day, Wake Me Up When September Ends. Well, that song hits home for me because that's the only thing I wanted to do is wake me up when September ends because I don't want to live it. It's bad enough. I don't remember certain things, but for some reason I remember that like it was yesterday. I still feel the same empty feeling. I still feel the same pain. I still feel every inch. And if anybody wants to really know, Chief knows this. If anybody ever really knows what I think when I'm mad, it's that day. When I am mad, that is the one time I've ever felt so damn hopeless because I felt like there was one thing I could never do, which was save my mom. Not because I wasn't strong enough. I knew what needed to be done, just nobody would let me do it, which was change the damn medicine that I watch them do 100 fucking times. But understanding now that I'm older, I get why they did it. In and out of hospitals and everything else. But I will say this. I will tell this part. The day before that, I realized how strong my mom really was. When they were showing her the casket she was going to be buried in, the dress she was going to wear that she was buried in. This was all the night before. My mom didn't shed one tear. Her words was, "They're beautiful." I try so many times to put myself in her position. How?
There's no
How could you
possible way.
stay? How could you stay that calm?
There's no
How could
freaking
you
way.
stay that relaxed, knowing that tomorrow could be it? You know, I just never understood how she was that relaxed, that she knew. She knew. And nothing. I just hope that one day, if I'm that far as she was, that I can be that same damn
I hear you, brother.
one. They said that she was able to hear at the time, but I'm unsure. And damn, that has me somewhat teared
I
up.
know it had me going on. You've told me a lot of this before, and every time you say it, it hits me too. My mom was 46, registered nurse, had an appointment to get some stuff looked at, never went to the appointment. Instead of going to the appointment, she was running me around, helping me get some stuff for a job. And if I would have known she blew off in an appointment, I probably would have looked at her and said, "You need to go to that appointment." Massive heart attack while driving, almost took out what was called Carroll Lumber there in Ottumwa. Both of us, me and Cities and Ghosts, we were all in junior ROTC in high school, so that training from JROTC kicked in. I got the car pulled over and everything. Looked at her face; it was blue, and I immediately called 911. In the process of them getting there, I've called my grandma, who said she'd meet me at the airport. I called my dad, who was actually at work, I think. And me and my grandma are sitting there in the family room outside in the ER. When the doctor walks in, says that there's nothing they can do, she's passed. I saw my dad pull up, get out of his truck. I took off running to my dad, collapsed in his hands, screaming, "She's gone." And he's like, "What?" And they were divorced, but gonna get married again. And once he knew that I was being 100% honest, because I was crying, my body wanted to shut down. So yeah, and now I saw him the other day, and he's not looking too good. But yeah, I agree. Let's switch gears.
Okay, yeah, we need to. Because, yeah, I'm trying to hold my shit together.
Right? I didn't realize this podcast was gonna do this. I
Yeah.
will let you know, Ghost's mom and dad are very much alive. They are like a second mom and dad to me. So let's just put it that way. We're talking about our sad
We're
memories.
good. It's okay. It's all right.
It's good to cry every now and then. We're talking about our sad memories. What's your favorite childhood memory?
Hey, wait. She asked one here.
Oh, most embarrassing. I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Most
No.
embarrassing.
You got one? I know mine.
I got one. You go first.
Being at football practice, bent over to pick up some equipment because I was a manager of football team. The ass of my pants split. That was funny.
Um,
Mm.
Come on, give us something good. Mine
Let's.
was there's a reason I never wear sweatpants anymore. We'll go with this one. Um, I was
Why
in
know
high
about this?
probably. I don't know about it. Um, Also the reason I now wear boxers, by the way.
Same
Back,
here. Same
back
here.
One of the people thought it would be funny to walk up behind me and depants me. Well, joke was on them. Insidious wasn't wearing boxers. But everybody got to see the front and back. And of course, I was one of those that shake what the Lord gave you.
The funny thing is, when I was at football practice, the cheerleaders were also at practice. Yeah, needless to say, both the football coach, who I've known since I was 5, and their cheerleading coach wasn't too happy that I wasn't wearing anything underneath the jeans.
Oh,
Yeah.
luckily for me, no teachers or principals around me, but half the girls
Lucky
were.
you, because the football coach was the assistant principal back then.
I know, right? Trivia
Talk about
question: How
embarrassing
many?
shit.
Trivia question: How many? What? Oh,
8.
centimeters does a vagina open to deliver a baby? 8.
8. We both have a kid. 8.
Um, um, he has one. I got
Actually,
4.
no.
80 centimeters.
You're dilated in 8. I don't think the. Yeah, it's not 8. I think Russian might actually be right. I had to think about that.
80 centimeters. That's very
No, they're
concerning.
dilated. They're dilated in 8. We read the question wrong. They're dilated in 8 when they can have it. But yeah, I was thinking it was 10. I didn't think 80 was right. I couldn't remember. But yeah, you got to think my daughter will be 17 in June. Been a long time since I've been
10.
in the delivery room.
Okay, that makes sense. 10
Yeah,
centimeters.
10 centimeters dilated in 8. See how
Well,
long it's been since I had a kid? Favorite place you visit? Oh, wait, it's your turn to ask a question.
No, Lacey asked, so technically
Yeah.
it's either one of us.
Yeah, I'll let you ask. Oh, wait, I did ask one. You mentioned that she brought that up. Favorite childhood memory?
Favorite childhood. Really? I don't know what the capital of Florida is. Pocono? Pinocchio? Fuck, I don't know. We can go to Walt Disney World.
I believe it's Tallahassee.
All right. My favorite childhood memory would be doctor's appointments with my mom, man. Those were always the best because we we'd go to a doctor's appointment and I would always miss lunch. It seemed like so we'd always go to McDonald's.
Yeah, I can see where that's your favorite childhood memory.
Well, she always bought 2. That's the funny thing. 2 Happy Meals. And but there was always a reason behind it, because most generally there was something she wanted out of it. And that's always made it fun. It was always the little things that I enjoyed.
Mine would probably be going to family gatherings, like reunions with my mom and my dad.
Hey, first off, old people, some of us, I don't care about the capitals. I never have.
I said Tallahassee. I knew I was right. I've been to Florida.
I have too. Unfortunately, I'm just not allowed back. Okay.
I've been to more United.
To a certain part.
I have been to a lot of the United States.
Fair enough.
Most in middle school.
I have been to Missouri, Jefferson City. I love Jefferson City.
You didn't go on the Great Western DC trips, did you?
No.
I did. And then honeymooned.
You are wrong. It's Tallahassee.
Yeah, I knew that.
I think it's Jacksonville. We've already discovered it's Tallahassee.
Favorite dream burger?
If I was to make a burger, it would be a dream burger.
He's already made his dream burger.
One thing Insidious likes to do is cook, guys. It's one of my favorite things. One of my favorite things to do is cook. So if you're asking me what my favorite burger would be to make, now bear in mind I don't make skinny burgers. They got to be thick, juicy, loaded with grease. But I don't put my onions on top. If I'm making a burger, my onions are chopped up, put inside. And also I use pepper jack cheese on when I'm mixing it up. So I actually get cheese on the inside, then I put more cheese on it, followed by lettuce, tomato, and more onion.
You forgot one ingredient that you've put on your sandwich.
Paprika.
No, and you work in the department.
I don't use bacon.
You have.
I have, but I don't use it often. Since I have started making bacon, I tend to eat a lot less of it. Something I never thought I would fucking say. No ads.
Sorry, Lacey. You know what you can do. I love bacon. I have to have bacon on almost every sandwich I eat.
Hey, Rush, I make bacon.
He works at JBS in the bacon department.
If you eat at Burger King, chances are I made your bacon. If you ate at Sonic, chances are I made your bacon. If you buy it at Walmart, here in Atemwa or anywhere, I probably have made your fucking bacon. And when you make so much bacon, you intend not to want to eat it anymore.
Shut up, Russian.
But I do have the coolest job in the world, and I do love my job very much. And a lot of people, I never thought I would actually say. I love working on cars. It's also another thing I like to do. But I do love my job because I do have that bragging right that I make bacon.
He makes bacon and he works on cars.
Yeah. Never at the same time.
All right, so you said you're getting ready to turn 36. Yeah. So if you could go back and give your 18-year-old self one piece of advice, what would it be? Don't be a dumbass.
Say no. Say no. Say fucking no.
Oh, I got one. Don't marry your exes.
Say no. You fucking dumbass. Say no.
I know where he's going with this, but yeah.
Say no.
Mama,
if you're at the altar and they say I do, say I don't.
If I had to go back to my 18 self, I'd be like, don't get drunk and do stupid shit. I wouldn't be a felon if I listened to those words.
No, if I would have listened to myself back then, knowing what I know now, honestly, you know what? I've wondered this. If we could go back in time, knowing what we know now, how much different do you think? You think we'd still make those same fucking mistakes? Hey, you leave the fucking Happy Meals out of this. I love my fucking Happy Meals.
Yeah.
Yay.
Lacey, Hugo, do you have another question? Actually, Insidious, you haven't asked one in a minute. Bad thing is, I hate your mind because I know half the questions that you're going to ask before you ask them.
Depends what mood I'm in.
People that think they know everything.
That's your biggest pet peeve?
Yeah. And the bad thing is, I'm describing one person right now. You and I both know.
Yeah, I get you. Answering Lacey's question, my biggest pet peeve is I hate stupid people.
Hold on, I'm trying to get the list of my arrest record. Too fucking much.
Hold on. The lights are dinging. Bells are coming on. I'm not saying. All right.
Gag order.
Okay, I have been arrested twice. Ghost has never been arrested. He's been.
But yes, Russian. The answer to your question is yes.
I've been arrested twice. And if you really want to know what for, I'll tell you, but I prefer not to go into details.
Multiple. Let's put it this way.
No.
I'll just admit, I have 3 domestics on my record. They all 3 got dropped. I have never hit a female. They all got dropped.
I will say this. Okay. I will say this. I haven't been to prison because I'm too fucking smart.
I can't say that. Serious assault causing serious injury will send you to prison in the state of Iowa.
Lacey, I know I'm probably gonna hate asking this. What did you get arrested for? I'm gonna guess. Drunk in public.
Knowing Lacey, I could just imagine. So I'm not gonna say this while we're on the air.
Really? He's been pulled over and the officer brought him Subway after.
I don't even want to know what you did. So Lacey, what'd you get pulled over, or what'd you get arrested for?
Come on, Lacey. It says, "Oh God," it has to be good.
Because she's told me some personal things, so I can just imagine.
If it's drinking, we've all been there.
I don't think it is.
If it's indecent exposure,
my mind's going.
If it's having sex in front of a police station, only one of us has been there.
Insidious.
What?
No, that is not one charge.
I thought so. I called it.
Not what I thought she was going to say. And I'll tell her that later.
All right, I have one. Means we're going this way. Paul, what's the weirdest place you've ever had sex?
Wildwood Park.
That is not the weirdest place.
Yeah, actually it is.
Let's make out fucking cities.
Actually, no. Underneath one of the bleachers at Schaefer's would probably be the weirdest.
Everybody's had sex there, including...
Those are the only 2, otherwise it's been inside.
Hey, I had sex at the bleachers during a track meet, okay? Having sex in a car in a public parking lot. Well, that'll do it every time.
That'll do it.
Mine, cemetery.
I don't think I'd be able to get it up.
Don't worry, they couldn't either.
Like how I went into that so you could say that line?
Oh, man. And Lacey, it isn't done. We've all done
it. Went. Hey, Lacey's like, huh? What?
What? I take it she was during a commercial break.
That's what I'm assuming.
I said, I told Paul.
Hey, I was just there a couple weeks ago. What the hell?
The weirdest place I've ever done it was at a cemetery. And he goes, I don't think I could get it up. And I said, they couldn't either.
And with that, that is our
What the?
moment of the stream.
The person in charge of the keys. We need to help a couple of times.
He had sex
Oh,
in a
God,
cemetery, Lacey. What do you think? Oh my god.
You can't make this up. Lacey, are you okay today? How much have you had to drink?
A cemetery.
You know, tombstones. Where people
Where the
are.
dead people are. Please tell me it wasn't on a
You
grave.
can't say that. You can't say that. Sure they are. There's a whole bunch of them.
Was it in a car at least, or was it on a grave?
Oh,
Actually, I don't want to know.
you don't want to know.
Wait, was it in Wapello County?
Maybe.
I just want to make sure you didn't do it at my mom's grave site.
I don't know. It was dark. I don't know who it was. Slow moment. Oh, hell no. Hey.
Oh my god.
Relax.
Wait for a nap cry because I'm laughing too fucking hard.
Okay. First off, well, I got bright, and now there's my headache again. Okay, first off, no, it wasn't Mars Hill.
Thank God.
That's too obvious. Come on. That's
You
like,
did it on Crybaby Bridge, didn't you?
that is no longer there.
Yeah, I know.
Hasn't been for years. Nice try.
Worst food you've ever ate. And don't say your ex-wife.
I was going to say my ex-mother-in-law's cooking, but okay. You know it's sad when the ex-father-in-law used to beg me to cook. Just say.
Facts. Rest in peace, Dave.
All right, next question, Lacey. What you got? Ever pooped yourself in public? Oh, God forbid. What time? You want in sober time, drunk time, high time, or just for the fuck of it?
Or butt fucking early when you're doing newspapers.
Hey, Rush? Yes. And I'll tell you what, half the time it was on a dare.
Or when you have a big stomach bug. Remember the couple times I've had to call you and your ex to get a ride to the station? Because I thought I was getting ready to shit myself.
See, that's the thing. During papers, I just went behind a house.
Yeah, I did a couple times. Like, this old lady's rude.
But anywho, who the fuck's while reading the newspaper? The duck?
I'm not even... Going on.
Moving on. Next question, please.
Oh, I got one. Here's a good one. What's an insult you received that you are proud of? And I know with you, there's plenty.
Asshole is my biggest. Because if the shoe fits, you fucking wear that motherfucker, and you wear it, and you own it. I am nice, but I can be a real dumbass.
There's this lady at Walmart. Every time I went through her line, she treated me like shit. One day she said something to me, and I looked at her dead in her face. Guess what I'm getting ready to do? I don't know if you remember this. She's like, what are you in such a hurry for? Real snotty. And I'm like, why am I in a hurry? I'm getting ready to go fuck your daughter. And I walked out. Because I was actually dating her daughter, and she didn't know.
You weirdo. All right, Paul. Lacey asked that one. You're up.
Fuck, I don't know.
And fair enough, Lacey, if you lace it. But I always think your shoe fits, you wear it, and you run in that motherfucker.
What's your biggest turn off? I gotta think.
Well, that depends on what kind of turn we're talking about, relationship-wise or what. I'm confused. Yeah.
Biggest turn off.
Hey, Russian. Hey, that was actually, hey, Rush, that was actually quite a kinky predicament. May I add? And bear in mind, I had a lot of tequila that night. Hey, bud, I was on top. I wasn't on the ground, bro.
So biggest turn off, Insidious. I gotta think about that one.
I think she's talking about like behavior, like
No, her biggest turn off is cocky behavior.
I've always said I don't think I have one because people are who they are.
What about that girl in high school that wanted to hook up with you but had a hairy lip?
I don't remember that one. Who the hell was that?
I don't remember what her name is. I honestly don't.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
Or was that her brother?
I don't fucking know.
I don't remember.
I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
Right? You bring a blanket, right, Lacey?
Yeah, that's right. Bring a blanket. I don't know. I didn't bring either one. We were just both horny as fuck.
Unibrow. Yeah, I actually get one from time to time, and I actually have to shave right here. I hate having a unibrow. I honestly can't think of one.
That's a good wordplay. That's a good fucking wordplay.
Speaking of, you ain't trying to vibe with a ghost. I wonder where he's at right now.
Ghosting?
I can't think of one, honestly.
I don't have one.
I honestly can't think of one.
And I'm going to tell you why, Lacey. I will tell you why.
Bad breath. I think that would be a good one. Bad breath.
Not even then for me.
Because I actually went on a blind date once, and the chick had bad breath, and I walked over to it, asked her if it was her, and I knew it was her. And as she went to speak, it had bad breath, and I'm like, "Oh nope, you're not who I'm looking for," and I walked away.
I think
bad breath does it for me.
I don't have one. I just think people are the way they are, man. And he's still on that.
Oh, I get one. I actually, when I shaved this tonight, I shaved right here because it's not very dark when I get one.
No,
or body odor. Yeah, that's a good one too.
No, hand him a mint. Hand him something, spray something on him without him paying attention. You'll be all right. I don't know. I just think people are the way they are, man, and I'm just never much one to be picky or judge people by who they are.
Which is funny because one of the questions that I haven't said on my list, Lacey's already asked.
I just honestly think I am who I am, and I don't like. We had this conversation about stereotyping stuff like that. I'm just not one to do that. I just can't. People are who they are.
Here's one. What is your go-to sport to watch?
Okay, hold on. I got to answer this question real quick. This has happened.
That is why I lock doors.
Couldn't in her bedroom. Her mom walked in.
See, the girls always came to my house.
But here's the funny thing.
Except for your cousin.
And if she's watching this, I'm sorry to bring this up, but it's still funny to this day that you couldn't come up with something fucking better than I said on a fucking thumbtack.
Wait. Has this happened to you? I'm assuming this has happened to you.
No. I was referring to that one.
I know, and then he said this one. So I'm assuming that's happened to him.
Oh, I'm gonna guess. And Lacey, oh Lord.
Oh, liar.
You brought it up, it's happened. Um Lacey, and no, I don't have any. I just don't judge people. It's just not my character of thing.
Actually, Russian, you bring that up. I have a very good one. You're in the middle of yeah, and next thing you know, you hear your parents going at it. Needless to say, we left.
I mean, I get it.
We went outside, puked our guts out, and then left.
Fuck. Why? They ain't gonna walk in. Might as well fucking join. You're in 2 different rooms. Fuck it. You think I would have stopped? Fuck no. Hell yeah, Dad. I'm right here. I'm the next
But the
room
funny
over doing the same shit.
No, but the funny thing is, when I got back home, my mom was at work. My dad looks at me and goes, "Damn, I think she moaned louder than your mom."
Oh fuck. See? That's what I was saying. Fuck it. Why stop?
Oh no, she said she was done the second she started hearing them going at it.
I would have been like, shit's just getting good. Here, I'll put some music on.
The bad thing is that's not the first time that I had a moaning competition with another couple. That's not the only other one.
Okay, next. She's ready to go to the next one. She's done. She's over it.
So,
Okay,
favorite sport to watch?
You already know.
Say it.
What's wrong with you? You already know.
So they don't.
Sure they do. We have a football podcast.
Well, you also have a pro wrestling podcast, and they consider it to be a sport nowadays.
Well, which one? You got amateur and professional, so take a pick.
Yeah. My go-to is professional. Everybody knows me knows.
Do I believe in ghosts?
No. Yes, we both do.
No.
Yes, you do. He's not here right now, so you have to believe in him. Yeah, but actual ghost, yes, I actually do.
No. Don't believe in them.
But I have reasons why I believe in them.
I believe angels are real. I believe demons are real. I believe ghosts are just demons fucking with our shit.
I was home alone at the age of 11. Nobody was there. Doors were locked. Babysitter hadn't shown up because they didn't like leaving me alone. And I swore before my mom got home from work that I felt a hand come from underneath the couch, grab my leg. I look down there and I see a hand grabbing my leg. I go to grab the hand, and the hand disappeared. I went to grab the hand, and the hand disappeared, just evaporated. So yes, I do believe in ghosts, and I have since I was 11.
I've seen ghosts. I just don't believe they're ghosts. I just believe they are demons fucking with us. That's all.
I was scared shitless. I refused to go to bed that night.
See, I have a poltergeist that lives in my house.
My mom and dad pulled a what's it called? A sleeping bag or something out in the front room and had me sleep out there because my dad fell asleep in the chair. There, your dad's protecting you. He's sleeping right there. If you freak out, he's right here. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I went to bed. Not very good, but I went to bed.
You want a good place to experience the paranormal? Mars Hill, midnight, full moon. You'll get all you ever want out there. And trust me.
Well, I would say the old St. Jill Hospital there in Ottumwa, but they tore that fucker down.
Now, I have a poltergeist that lives in my house. My wife says I'm crazy because I talk to it. Quite honest. I'll tell him when he's being too noisy. I'll tell him when he needs to shut the fuck up. Hey, you asked. I do it all the time. I tell the fucker go away. Does he listen? No, he gets louder.
Yes, I will agree. Everyone goes to Mars Hill. I've been there once.
Um, Mars Hill. I have a story about that actually. Um, this is why I believe I don't believe in ghosts, but I do believe in demons, and this is why I say this. Okay. Now, I'll answer that one in a minute. Mars Hill. I was about 16, 17 at the time, about your age, A Rush. And me, a buddy of mine, two other girls. This was before the original church burnt down. And they went into the church. I heard them screaming, and I'm over by the car, sitting on the hood. I thought he was messing with them. He goes, dude, quit holding the door shut. I go, dude, I'm over by the car. I go over, and it took me to actually lean my shoulder into the door to open it. And he goes, dude, why were you holding the door shut? I go, bro, I was clear by the car. So then we start going around the cemetery, kind of looking around, and you kind of could feel like something was watching you. So we thought it was a good idea to leave. Well, as we were actually getting ready to leave, there was four red eyes off into the trees behind the church. And I looked at my buddy and I'm like, what is that? And he goes, I don't know, but I think this is a good time to leave. Well, the funny thing is, as we were getting ready to leave, the car wouldn't fucking start. It was just cranking. We actually had to push the car up a little ways past the cemetery and the car fired up. Now, yeah, it's fucked up.
No, I'm
And
laughing because it's Russian.
that's not a hard drug.
Not really.
So yeah, that is my partial reason for believing in demons instead of ghosts. But that's just my opinion. And as for the hardest drug Insidious has ever done, meth.
E and marijuana are the only two drugs I have ever done. And I
Meth
don't
was one
label
of them.
marijuana as a drug, so E.
So, Chief, you remember this very well. Mm.
I could see that,
Oh, shit.
Russian.
You don't shut up now.
Oh, shit.
Just fucking with you. Don't take that serious. Anyways, Chief, you remember the day I did not. At least you didn't know I was on it. You remember when I took Justin Garrett by the throat and lifted him up?
Yeah, because it took me and half the football team to get you off of him.
All because you went and fucking with my ex-girlfriend at the time? Yeah. But I don't have a liquor that makes me violent. And they say if you don't have a liquor, then you have a drug. Mine, unfortunately, was methamphetamine.
Won't touch it. I've seen what it's done to my brother.
And yeah, mine was meth. And orgy with ghost at a cemetery. Nope, that didn't happen. But I will say, she loved it. Anywho, moving on, back to my original topic at hand.
You sure it was a she, not a ghost that you were sleeping with?
Oh, trust me, we were both drunk at a house party. I couldn't forget. That was a fun night. The effects that I had off of meth were it made me violent. If anybody looked at me wrong, I wanted to fight. Funny. Haha. Sure. Not working for you, A-Rush. So, Chief, What's the wildest thing you've ever done? That's me on marijuana. Chief, what's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Oh, 1 second.
They might make it for like 3 hours. How long did you stay awake for, Lacey?
You did makeup for 3 hours? Holy shit. Like I said, the hardest drug I've ever done was E.
Ecstasy?
Mm-hmm.
I love ecstasy.
Put it this way, the girl I was dating at the time, she went to school walking with a limp.
Mine lasted, I only did a small amount, so it only lasted like,
And I have a kid with the woman.
yeah, I know, mine did the same thing. She didn't like it either. She told me never again. And I'm like, what happened, info?
That's exactly what I said.
Because I was plucking eyebrows.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, you're plucking her eyebrows? Okay.
So, Chief, what's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Craziest thing I've ever done?
Yes, not wildest, craziest.
Fuck, I honestly don't know. That's something I'm gonna have to think about. I don't do much crazy shit.
Come on, we were in ROTC. You can't tell me we didn't do some fucking crazy, fucked up shit. Come on, we had the Iron Cadet challenges. We had so much different shit.
None of that was really crazy.
Kidding me? Nothing about the time that what's his name got all the way up to the fifth story and cried for mommy?
No, that wasn't me.
No, that's the point. That's crazy shit. Crazy shit we've seen, done. Doesn't matter. Just something
I
crazy.
know summer camp, I was told not to rappel off the 75 or 150-foot wall because
I can
of
see that.
my ankle, but no, I can't think of nothing extremely crazy.
Hey, Ren said he could see that. Blackness. Bleach.
Lacey's wildest thing is she bleached her butt.
Anal bleaching. Did it change the color? I've been. Ron White actually made me kind of curious. They didn't like the color, so he had to change it.
Probably. She talks about bleaching her butt all the time.
She went joking, Paul.
Yeah, but you like how I turned it into you doing it, though? Moderators strike back.
Hey, Paul. Did it at least change your color?
I don't know. I've never done it.
Oh, hell no.
I could be a real dick and be a smartass and say something even though it's not true just to get underneath her skin, but I'm not going to. It's not what your cousin told me.
Hey, Russian, I'm dying.
Wait. He's saying, oh, hell nah. Does that mean you've done it and it didn't change your butt color about your butthole?
Oh, God forbid, man. My craziest thing I've ever done in my life was get so fucked up at a party I woke up in the ditch. Naked. No remembrance of how I got there, just woke up there.
Well, I once got drunk to the point that I puked up yellow stomach acid and remember everything.
I have drank until I was blue in the face. That happened.
And if you guys see a person named Mary Smith there in Maryville, you can blame her. My freaking sister. Never tell your bartender's sister that you've never puked on alcohol.
Okay, so next question. Anybody? We got 5 viewers and only 2 people in here giving us stuff. Come on, someone else has got to give us something. Okay, Lacey, give us another question.
I don't know. He
He's
was supposed to
ghosting.
pick up his wife and join us, but he never
ghosting.
had. Let me see if he's even looked at my message.
He's looked at all mine and just not responded. Normal.
No, he hasn't looked at mine at all.
He's probably the one in here lurking but not saying anything.
I'm gonna message his wife.
We don't know. We will give you a chill one. It was kind of chilly that night. So, somebody else have another question? Going once? Going twice? No? Okay.
I just messaged his wife saying viewers are asking for him.
One more match. I'm thinking, sir.
Oh. Insidious, your go-to alcoholic beverage.
Ooh, fuck, man. Why would you put me on the spot like that? Are we talking about beer or are we talking about liquor?
I said alcohol. So
Well,
you
that's
pick.
pure. But if it's whiskey that I'm drinking, because I can't mix alcohol, you know this. If I mix alcohol, I get sick or I get violent.
Yes, my go-to is whiskey and Bud Light. And it does not matter on the brand of whiskey.
That does for me.
I have 2 bottles of Sheepdog peanut butter whiskey in my kitchen right now.
If I didn't have to work, we'd be doing me a drunk podcast where everything becomes a little more truthful.
Would you all rather go to space for a week or eat good for a whole month?
And by the way, Bud Light would be my go-to for beer. My whiskey of choice would be Fireball.
I'm just going to say I have a blue can right here.
Yeah, Bud Light. Throw me one. I'll catch. Eat good means any food you want. Yeah, easy.
Only if you had a can in front of you. This would make a good TikTok.
Cheers to you.
Right, I throw a can and then all of a sudden it appears in your hand. That'd be funny.
Yeah, it's like touch.
So any food we want for a month or go to space for a week? I'd honestly say go to the space station for a week, because when the heck are you ever going to be given that opportunity?
Lacey? Why? Look at her question.
I know, we'll get to that.
I don't want to answer that question.
Well, answer his real quick, because I just answered mine.
Ain't good, because why the fuck would I want to go to space? Nothing up there.
I'd rather go up there to learn some stuff, and because the space station, because how are you gonna? That's something, a memory
I've always wanted
that you'll never forget.
Oh, it wouldn't be something I forget, because I've always wanted to try to have sex with no gravity. Imagine all the shit you could do.
Yeah, I'd have to bring my wife with. That'd be very interesting.
Weightless. Imagine all the shit you could do. Fuck. Now my brain's spinning. It's thinking, man. It's thinking. Wait, I want to fly to space.
And I'd say buried.
I would say I don't want to answer that question, because I don't want to think about it. Hey, I'll give them aliens a show, bud. We'll show them how we do it down here.
Yeah, until they kidnap you and take you back to your planet to repopulate the planet.
If they're hot, why not?
Lacey's saying you got to pick.
Okay, fine.
I'd say buried, but knowing my luck, I'd have a knife to slit my throat.
First off, I want to know who the crazy son of a bitch is going to try and put me down there. And I want to know the crazy son of a bitch is going to try and burn me because I'll show him one crazier motherfucker than he is.
Right.
So there's a reason why I answered that with neither.
If you know him like I do, he's being honest. Um,
But if I had to choose, fuck, man, they're both torturous. One's just going to hurt a lot more.
say my next question, I know the answer to, but I'm gonna ask him this question, and I don't know if chat's gonna know exactly who I'm talking about when I say this question. But go ahead, finish your answer.
I said buried. Yes, Lacey, I do.
Yes, I have a biological half brother and a biological sister, both older.
I have a brother, one step brother, one step sister. Nah, see, burned, man. Burned, dude. Nah, see, now you're both thinking differently. Burned is a very, very slow death. You're going to feel that shit. It ain't quick. It's not subtle. At least being suffocated might take time, but I will slip away when I lose consciousness and I won't feel a damn thing.
NCIS. Should they bring Mark Harmon back? AKA Agent Gibbs.
I wouldn't rather be, but like I said, too slow. I'd rather just let me die unconscious. That's all I got on that. And I'm already in the ground, so I don't have to worry about that either.
So Insidious.
Bring back the Nozo.
So you don't think they should bring back Agent Gibbs?
Bring back the Nozo.
Yeah. There's, from what I've heard, there's plans in the works to bring him back. And Ziva David. But should they bring back Gibbs?
If he wants to, I don't see why not. He had a good role, but his age is definitely getting up there, though.
You haven't asked one in a while, Insidious. Go ahead.
If you had a chance to go skydiving, would you take it?
Yes.
Fair enough. And if your chute don't open?
Chute don't open, I'm starting to take off my clothes so the whole world can kiss my ass.
Do you believe in love at first sight? Yes.
Yes.
Me skydiving, as far as heights go, fuck no.
I would, even though I'm afraid of heights.
Hey, Rush, you do realize you don't need food because once you run out of oxygen, which is only about an hour, you start to lose consciousness and you will go under in your sleep. It will be painless.
But yeah, if I had the chance to go skydiving, I would. The wife and I have already talked about that, actually. One vacation place that you would love to go.
Well, Lacey, in that case, the more you struggle, the less oxygen you're going to run out, so you'll actually slip under consciousness a lot faster. So in a way, it'll work for you.
Yeah.
One vacation I'd rather go, at one time, believe it or not, I used to want to go to Cancun, Mexico. But anymore, that's out. Actually, I would love to go to Ireland. I have an Irish background.
Same.
That, and I always thought it would be cool over there. And a lot of people don't know this about Ireland, but I recently found this out that they have a law over there. And it's fucking awesome, actually. And No, it would be hours. It wouldn't be days. It'd be hours. Um, if you're on a job site over there, you cannot consume more than 5 fists in an 8-hour setting. Yes, you're allowed to drink on the job in Ireland. And you know what I always thought would be cool though is can you imagine this being stone cold shit faced and your boss look at you? I told you not to come in drunk. Bob, go back home. See you tomorrow. You're fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, no more.
I would love to work there.
Right.
I told you not to come in drunk. Nope, nope. Go home. Come back tomorrow. I'm not fired. This is American right here. I'm not fired. No, we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, so I can do this anytime I want. I'll do it again tomorrow.
Just imagine the strippers getting drunk over there. Holy shit. And he takes a drink while thinking about it.
A statement. All right, I'm gonna point this out here. First off, they wouldn't get to me. They would be killing me before they even had a chance to kidnap me. I am that fucking nuts. No fucking way. Mountains or ocean? Ooh, I love the Rockies. I've never been there. I've seen pictures though, but I do love that blue ocean. So I will have to say ocean over the mountains any day of the week.
I can answer this one truthfully because I've been into mountains and I have been to ocean. I absolutely love the view from both. There are amazing animal life in both. So the honest question is, where would I go? Probably the mountains.
Ooh,
But
I love that blue ocean.
I also like scuba diving, so that would be the ocean part that would get me.
Then just lay in the fucking water on the beach. That's what most people do. Don't have to go in it.
When we went in to Florida,
Honestly, hold on. And honestly, A Rush, I'm a guy who goes for the fucking water.
when me and the wife went to our honeymoon and we ended up staying in Daytona. First things first, Daytona, not as busy as they make it seem like on TV. That's number one. Number
Ocean is not
two,
boring. You got the sea life. You got women in bikinis all around. Women in
just not in
bikinis all
Daytona.
around. And women on bikinis all around. And women in bikinis. You're not bored.
Number one, Daytona was boring. Number two, the lady that checked us into the hotel told us they're lucky that they're able to stay there because their roof got ripped off of their building the July before from a hurricane. So I went no hurricane.
So hence
And
why you are
three,
not
there is
busy.
nothing to do.
But there's plenty to do. Which part of Daytona did you go to?
Daytona Beach.
You got the Daytona Memorial. You've got the
Yeah, we
Daytona
went
Museum.
sightseeing, but
Oh,
right
yeah, but
there
you
on the
got
beach there, the only thing you
man.
could do is go into the water. That was it.
Because you're at the wrong time of year. You got to go during the Daytona 500, man. That's when everybody in China's there. That's when you want to go. But the women, I know, Lacey, you're a woman, so I get it. First off,
That's my wife. We were at
yeah,
the Daytona track.
hold on. hold on. First off, that would never happen. Ever happen. Never happen.
Yeah, I'm not even answering that because none of that's going to happen.
And I'm going to tell you why. Because the first guy that ever tries, well, Chief, elaborate. You know me. You've seen
You'd
it.
have no balls left.
Oh no, you've seen it. You've seen me what 7 years go through the shit. You
Yeah.
know
And I've told my wife, if she ever does that, I'm gone. So, yeah.
what, lazy? My son wants to know what. Nope. My daughter does, not me.
No.
But no, my ex-wife I was married to for what? Oh, 5 years, 6 years, something like that.
Yeah, me and my
And
ex-wife lasted longer than you and yours.
well, she had this bright idea that she was going to text me at 10:30 in the morning and tell me to come and get her my shit. My new boyfriend's here. What? You're married? You have a boyfriend? Interesting news to me. Come and get your shit. Okay. Is he going to be there when I get there? Yeah. Call the jail, make reservations. I'm on my way. And you know what's funny? I actually did. And you can ask Chief. I did. I called. I called the police station and made reservations.
Put it this way, I was living with his ex-wife, with my now ex-wife, when this happened. I get home from work as he calls me on his way as I'm heading home. I'm like, I'm pulling up now. He's like, go see what this dumbass looks like. I walk inside there. She's introducing to me. I look at him like, I shake my head. He's like, what? I'm like, you need to leave. He laughed in my face. I'm like, I'm warning you, her husband's crazy. He's like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, all right. Next thing I know, he comes walking in the door. I step to the side. Let the craziness begin. And then grabbed my phone and I started playing Five Finger Death Punch.
That's all it takes.
Shockingly,
Yeah.
no fists were thrown.
No, I snatched him up.
Yeah, you snatched him up. You didn't swing on him.
No, got him by the throat and put him up against the wall real nice.
Yeah.
And told him he was a bitch right to his face. That worked out nice. Didn't do shit. None, actually, come think about it. All those guys that said they were gonna whoop my ass, I still say hi to all of them. Next time they see me, they're gonna whoop my ass. Hey, what's up? Still waiting on their ass kicking.
Facts. I don't hear y'all talking about any racing games. What kind of some racing games do y'all play?
What is full of holes and still holds water? Vaginas.
The human body.
Yeah,
We're like 80% water?
something like that.
Hole, 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 hole. Hole.
Um, Sponge, you guys.
I like my answer better.
SpongeBob SquarePants. Racing games. I like dirt track mostly. I do a lot of. Used to do a lot of. Oh, fuck, what was that?
Modern Warfare 2 off-roading.
There's that one we do a lot of. But I was playing that Tony Stewart and racing game he created with it had late models, modifieds, and sports mods. And
See, I have a need for speed around here. I just don't know which one it is.
I used to play those when I was a little younger, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, anybody else have any other questions?
Well, I think Lacey's over at her house laughing in front of her son.
God knows that.
Wait, Lacey.
Is it wrong to forgive something you don't want? No.
No, because I think everybody does it at some point in their life. Lacey, is this the
Yes.
son that I've scared the crap out of when you're joining your COD party and going, hello, hi? Is this the same kid?
Good, because I'm gonna. um,
Okay, I
and
thought so.
Hey Rush, yes, Midnight Club was one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, I beat that sucker so many times.
And I love the fact to get him to race, you just flick your lights and it's game on.
Yeah, you don't have to push a button, you just flash your lights.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, since we got on the topic before we started streaming and at the beginning, I'm gonna ask Insidious, would you ever create an OF?
No comment. What skill would you like to master? Or what skill? I played the very first Midnight, man. And then I got the Midnight Club. I think it was Tokyo. I think. I loved it.
And the only reason I've asked that is because before we started the stream here on StreamYard, my wife was in the background saying, if Paul ever creates one, I'll cut his nuts off.
First and second.
So that's why that question was asked.
Yeah, but she never let me actually finish what I was going to say. See, women will not spend money on dick pics because they get them all the time. And so, what would be the point of any guy trying it? The only reason why a guy would even create is to pay to see the women. See, that would be the only fucking reason. See, guys can't do this in reverse, and women fucking know it. It's an evil fucking game, and they fucking know it. See, you have male strippers, right? See, that's for sure. Lacey agrees. I mean, it's because
Oh, and
guys
Lacey?
can't do it.
Oh, shit.
No, they can't do it in reverse unless you're gay and yeah. Anywho,
And this was all brought up before stream.
see if they dance, I'll pay. See, I don't have a body that moves quite right, so that just don't happen. Now I put on some music, I might do a little.
No, I will never create one. And this was all brought up because I got an email from Teespring.
Yeah.
I got an email from Teespring that does my merch, asking if I'd like to create an OF to sell merch. No, I'm not gonna.
Like, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, the guy strippers thing is pretty much it, and it's got to be like, oh fuck, Magic Mike type shit.
Yeah.
But you can't do that on on a cam and expect to make money. Look, I can dance naked. Woo. Yeah, fucking yay. Things
Pisces.
will go well if you get the confidence. Yeah, not really. The only thing I have confidence in is how good I can fuck things up.
You're Pisces too, aren't you?
Yeah. We're both Pisces.
5th March, March 20th. And I kind of want to call you out and say, bullshit, you'd be my biggest seller.
He'd be his number one bitch.
Yeah. Well, it might be a tie between you and Lacey, but yeah.
Oh, from downtown.
Oh, no.
Answer is no. Oh, no. Oh, hell no.
Trying to think, we've over 2 hours already, so I'm trying to think if there's any more questions that I have, and I can't think of any. Insidious?
What's the weirdest date you've ever been on?
Like you did the other day. Weirdest date?
Oh man, Lacey, your mind is as bad as mine. That's fucking awesome. That is fucking awesome. That is fucking great.
Oh. Capri 5 when it was still downtown in Atumwa.
I can
The
tell.
old movie theater. I was on a date with this gal. She said that her older sister was in town and she ditched her so we can go on this date. We're at the movie theater. All of a sudden, we hear this couple making out. She looks over over her shoulder. It was her sister making out with the chick. Well, the chick she was making out with was my ex. We looked at each other and started laughing, and then we started making out. The two of them got pissed and they walked out.
Happens.
That's probably the only craziest date I've ever had. And see us, I'll let you answer this one first.
I'll go with option A. They don't
Cockroaches?
bite. They don't bite.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, cockroaches.
And you know what? They're easier to kill. So by the time it's over, there won't be one in there. Well, they'll all be spushed, but they'll be alright.
So, A. Russian, you won't sub to me, but you'll sub to Chris Brown.
It's nice knowing. Now we know your color. He doesn't like the white people. I'll take Wonder Woman for 100.
I would too, because she's freaking smoking.
Am I pointing exactly?
Wait. Which version of Captain Marvel? Because they do have a Captain Marvel that's a chick now.
I'll still take Wonder Woman for 100,000.
I would too, but I'm just saying. I'm honestly shocked they haven't came out with a Wonder Man yet.
Give it time. Conspiracy theories. That was a new one. Damn it! Tune in Tuesday for that one.
What?
I have totally forgot about a conspiracy. It's going to come.
Well, you said you had to work at 10, right?
Yeah, I'm alright though. As long as I'm in bed by 2.
Okay. I was gonna say if we needed to end, we could.
Well, bring on my annoying boss. And if you're watching, hello, Emery.
See, here's the thing. And not most people can say this. I don't have an annoying boss. My boss is actually funny. And my mother-in-law is actually nice. So I can't pick between either one of them because they're both awesome.
You ain't going to answer that, are you?
Well, he's the one that said he bleached his earlier, so. But I'd rather spend it with my boss just because you're making money. So if my mother-in-law sees this, which probably not because she's probably sound asleep, and my father-in-law will be waking up in about 20 minutes, so I think I'm safe. Yeah, there's 5 people in here, and the 2 of you are the only 2 chit-chatting, so we appreciate it. And I'm going to go throughout this announcement. That coming here in the next couple of weeks or months, My First Kill. She's busy this month. She's going to be joining us. And Barbell Bandit, mother of two beautiful twin little girls, will be joining us. I think Lacey said at some point she is going to be joining in for this question segment, the Honest 50.
Full tank of gas.
Tank of gas. And there's the answer. Yes, she's going to be joining us. So there's 3.
I guess we don't have any more questions. They might never do. What I want to know when I die. That's easy. Hence why I didn't do a Chris Benoit podcast. Oh man.
There we go.
Sure, why not?
Facts.
Yeah, Lacey, yes, why not?
No, because as the time gets closer, I don't want to dread on how I'm going to die.
No, for real, I think I would.
I don't think I'd want to know.
And I say that because if I knew, if it, like, for instance, tomorrow, I'm going to eat every fucking ounce of junk food I can. I'm going to do fucking everything. I'll be definitely calling off work. I'm going to do everything I can that fucking one day. Whether it be apologizing to the people I fucked over at one point in my life, whether it's apologizing for me being a dick at any point to somebody I didn't mean to. I could do all that in person and not have to die with it on my conscience or knowing the fact I never had a chance to tell somebody I loved them or something like that.
Actually, I think the only reason why I would want to know because I would be doing some of the most fucked up things imaginable.
Oh, dude, I'm definitely popping some Viagra and walking in a hospital with a gown backwards.
It won't go down!
Oh, no.
No, you'd be the one that walks into the morgue, lays on the bed with Viagra, and then when the person comes in, oh no, he died!
Paul, I can tell you who Death Bots has bleached accident.
F off, veteran.
Oh, hell, extra town. I'll take the third nipple for 1,000.
Yeah, I will too.
Hey, you missed a nipple to suck on.
Yeah.
Wrong one, over here.
Free the 3 nipples.
Hey, you only have 2 hands, you can't pinch the third one.
Yeah, until they try to bite the fucker off as they're pinching.
Cave for 1,000.
Cave, because at least you keep the rain and wind out if you go in far enough. Oh, I have one. Since you're a football and wrestling fan. Birthday. You forget your anniversary, you're dead.
Forget either one, you're fucked.
I know, but I'd say birthday.
Forget either one, you're dead. What does it matter?
Yeah. All right, here you go, Insidious. You ready?
Yeah.
Would you rather go streaking around the Dallas Cowboy field in the middle of a live television game or rather run down the ramp, around the ring, in the ring, butt-ass naked during a live WrestleMania? Either way, you're getting tackled.
Who's wrestling?
We'll say Brock and Roman for
Okay,
this.
I'm definitely taking the cheerleader. Sorry.
Yeah,
Hey,
because
girl,
you're
what's up?
yeah, because no, you're like Superman punch into F5.
No, because neither one of them's gonna touch dick, so we ain't gonna worry about that. Hello, girls. What's up? Would you rather have all your messages and photos leaked to the public or never use a cell phone again? Well, it isn't like they haven't seen anything already. Government's already seen it all, so you might as well already make it public. Here, go ahead.
Facts.
Send it, man. Send it.
Facts. Yeah, Lacey, I want to know your answer to your own question.
She's probably going to say the same thing we just said.
Babe? Hey, question. Question. Would you rather never use a cell phone again or have your messages and photos on your phone leaked to the public? I don't know.
She said never use it.
Yeah, on your phone.
There's nothing on my phone, so go ahead, leak my photos.
But you have information for work on your phone.
Nothing really that personal.
Yeah.
No.
So she says, go ahead and leak it.
That's right. Hey, Russian, you need to answer your own questions, so you better start answering. You got a lot to talk about there.
She doesn't. She's going to be a guest at a later date. We can rewatch this, jot down all of her questions, and ask her then.
Exactly.
Or she can answer, and we'll ask her again anyway.
Hey, Chief, have you ever wore lady underwear?
No. Have you? Did you ask the question? Have you?
What part of a freak didn't you get, dude?
A fucking crossdresser. I fucking knew it.
Hey, you should know the ex-wife dared me when I was drunk.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I remembered that. I was there.
Yeah, you should.
Now, I didn't see him in it because I was sound asleep in bed because I had to work the next morning.
No,
But I heard all of them laughing about it.
I'll only eat pizza for a year. I'll never. Nope. You're not taking that from me.
Clay, I quit. I can never eat pizza again. Working at a pizza place, I hardly eat pizza. Who says I'm not 50K in debt? Now, see, if Riley was my son, he would be a different little boy. Actually, no. If Riley was my kid... What was that? Uh-huh. Okay, making a phone call.
Chief, your question. Fix your pussy first.
I don't even see the cat that's meowing. That's what's funny.
All right, your question.
Fuck, you're gonna make me think.
It's easy. Think of some fucked up question. Something random.
Uncomfortable truth.
You know what? I've dealt with enough comforting lies to last me for an eternity.
Same.
Give me some fucking facts for a change.
So, Russian, you're saying that if your girlfriend went out and cheated on you, you would rather her say, no, I didn't, than her saying, yes, I did? You got to look at it that way, too.
Still your question. Come on, Lacey's over here coming up with these things at the top of her head.
I know, right? Then again, I didn't think we'd be going on 2 hours and 30 minutes into this either. And I also thought we would have a third wheel.
So I don't lose this damn hat.
And Mrs. Ghost never looked at Facebook, so she hasn't seen my message. Oh, she's looking questions up, I guarantee it, because she just said she was cheating. Yep, I figured. If you put it that way, uncomfortable questions. Uncomfortable truth. I kind of figured you would change your mind. I get you to change your mind on that.
Oh, they are still good.
I'm trying to think here.
Also, would you... What?
She's dying. Sorry, babe, you're dying. I'm not sucking another man's meat stick to save my wife. Sorry. And she can hear me saying this.
First off, she'll live, but he'll lose a fucking pecker. And not just more than one leg.
I'm looking at a sharp blade that I have hanging above my couch.
The longest, 1 week coming back from Florida to Iowa.
Oh, wait.
Longest
Frozen pipes. Same as Russian.
Okay, Lacey, you're up. How long was your longest? I'm going to go with 2 days.
Knowing Lacey, she probably showers every fucking day. She's asleep. She went back to bed.
Yeah.
Longest is 2. He was right. She said 2. All right, here's one for you, Insidious.
Yeah.
Sideline tickets to a Dallas Cowboy game and never can attend a WWE event again, or front row tickets to WrestleMania but can never watch NFL again.
What was the first one?
Ticket sideline, NFL Dallas game, can't watch wrestling again.
Bring on the Dallas game, baby. Because I don't really watch wrestling now. I just watch highlights. So there's that.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I've been a diehard fan of wrestling since I was 5. Same with the Cowboys, and I would also go Cowboys. But I never have to have that happen, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, so this is my turn for a question. If you had to choose between. I'm gonna put him on the rocks with this because these are both two of his favorites. If you had to choose between Angelina Jolie and Trish Stratus,
You fucking dick.
because you
Sorry,
can't have them.
I have to stretch my leg because it's starting to cramp up again.
So you're up.
Trish.
Said who? Trish. I said He had to pick between Angelina Jolie and Trish Stratus.
I'd say Trish.
I did not see that coming.
I've met Trish. Hotter in person. She's a former WWE wrestler. Just look up Trish Stratus and you'll know why I say Trish.
I could have gave him a harder one, but facts. Who are they? Well, Angelina Jolie is an actor, and Trish Stratus is a wrestler.
Retired wrestler.
Yeah. And see, then you would have me fucked. Don't do that to me. Just don't. There's only one of those I would take.
I like them both, but I wouldn't be able to pick. I would have to go with Nikki. But then Brie, see, Nikki. I say Nikki, but yet Brie's all natural.
But.
So it depends if you like fake or if you like natural in that situation.
Yeah, but Paul, there's only one I would out choose out of any of them in WWE, and you know exactly who that is.
Mm-hmm.
Really? He knows me.
I know, but chat doesn't, so you still got to say it.
No, because that question was for you.
You can answer it too. Remember, we're answering our own questions.
Yeah, but you got to answer first. That's the point.
I said Trish.
No, I said who would I choose out of everyone in WWE that is not in WWE, but she is a wrestler? And you know who that is. I would choose anybody, even over Nikki.
Who would you choose?
Vel.
Oh yeah, Velvet Sky. She's not in WWE.
I know. And even if
now we're talking about the current roster of WWE.
Google up TNA Velvet Sky, Lacey. You'll know exactly. Oh, you may not know her, but she is fucking hot.
If we went on the current roster of WWE.
Oh, you're thinking of Eva Marie. Hell no. Okay, she has a good body, but the face does it for me.
Becky Lynch has red hair too, dumbass.
Yeah, I like Becky. She's cute.
Yeah, she's married to our hometown boy. Home state boy.
She could have done better.
Eva Marie's not in WWE anymore and her hair is pink. But no, if you had to go the current roster of WWE, it would have to be Rhea Ripley.
Ooh.
Now that's a bad bitch.
I don't know.
You gotta think, I've seen her in her blonde hair, her brown hair, and now her black hair.
I don't know. That dark Liv Morgan though. Oh god, man.
Or Alexa.
Yeah, Alexa, that's what I was thinking about. I don't know why I said Liv. The dark Alexa. Oh fuck.
Yeah, all of them are good now.
Her voice used to annoy the fuck out of me, but when she did that dark, oh fuck, I loved it.
When Charlotte returned a couple weeks ago, I was like, holy shit, she's gotten a little bit hotter. But she still looks like her dad, so I'm good.
Yeah.
I want to be going wooing every time I turn around.
Oh, fucking
Hmm.
hey.
One pro wrestler you would never want to fight except for Brock, because we already know that.
Cena. Easy.
Night Russian.
Night buddy. How about neither?
I have to say neither too. I honestly don't know. I'd like to see my daughter, and I'd like to hear her, so I don't know. That is a good question. Hopefully that'll never happen.
So, you too, buddy. So, Chief, this one's for you. If you had to wrestle one of these two people, all right, who would it be? Cowboy James Storm or Randy Orton?
I'd have to say Orton.
Yes, Lacey and A Russian, you guys do deserve it.
Yeah,
Have a good
you
night.
guys killed it tonight. Thank you
Yes,
for being
thank you
here.
guys very much. You guys are like the only ones here. 5 viewers and only 2 commenting.
Yeah. Orton, I think he would be more careful in the ring because he's done it a lot longer. And I know Storm would be careful in the ring, but I'm still saying Orton. I'd hate to get hit with either of their finisher, but yeah, I'm still going to say Orton.
I'd probably go with Randy just because I like the attitude of it.
Hmm.
All right, Chief, I gotta go. I gotta be up at about probably 5, 6 hours.
Yep, so we're going to go ahead and end stream here. We might do a part 2 tomorrow. A Russian, Lacey 0607. We appreciate the hell out of both of you for coming in and asking questions. Lacey, I will hit you up later to see when we could probably get you in here to get some questions. I might even have Insidious be a part of the Honest 50 at some points down the line. And I will also Snapchat you after I end the stream so we can discuss some a little bit.
Hey
What time are
Lacey,
you off
when are
work?
you joining Hey Lacey, when are you joining conspiracy theories?
What time are you off tomorrow?
On uncertainty. I go in at 10:30 to whenever we get done.
Okay. We might do a game podcast tomorrow. Maybe a conspiracies.
Actually,
I'm not 100% sure.
I do need to do some conspiracies tomorrow.
This 2 hour and
Oh,
probably
come on.
30-hour minute podcast will be on Spotify, but give us time because it is a long one that we have to take care of. So you all have or maybe I do, IDK. We'll get you in here one of these days. We'll find out.
Well, conspiracies range from everything from ghosts, aliens, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, the urban myths, the urban legends. Or here lately, we've been covering Idaho stuff and,
Yay!
that sounds like a lot of fun. I just got to go and push more bacon.
And I am off tomorrow, so you two have fun.
Sure. All right, I am out. I'm going to go to bed because this boy's tired as fuck.
All right, you have a good night. And it was Idaho. We actually did that at the beginning while you were in the shower, probably.
Yeah. No. Oh, you have been paying attention. No. That was the Crispin Wall double murder suicide that I we decided not to do.
For many reasons.
Yeah. I might, I don't know, somewhere down the line, I might still do it. One in Utah, wait a minute. Lacey, you did it again. If there's another conspiracy that's up, I will need to know about it. Whoa! Yeah, oh, I'm covering this. I am all over this.
All right, tell me what happened real quick.
8 dead in Utah murder suicide after wife sought divorce.
All right, so tomorrow we're going to be discussing the Yahoo, what the fuck? The Utah crime tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we are definitely.
We will be here with our conspiracy theories / investigate segment tomorrow. So with that in mind, give me 2 seconds. I want to see something real quick.
If this goes down to the last one, dude, I don't know, man. This shit starts to scare me a little bit when I read stuff like this. Lacey, if I don't want to do this on here, so I will message you on Instagram and I will give you details of why we didn't do the last one. And if I get into this one and find something similar and it takes me to a place like the last one did, I don't know if I want to cover it. Let me find out a little bit about these people real quick.
Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and end stream. If you're watching on Chief Streaming, stay in chat. We are actually going to raid someone over there tonight.
He
So
is.
just give
I'm
me
not. I'm going to bed.
So I will be over there to raid here in a minute. So just give us a second to end this, and then we'll send the love over to another streamer as soon as this ending video ends. Y'all have a great night. Lacey, I'll talk to you in a minute. Insidious, I'll see you tomorrow.